日本時間26日、ドジャースの大谷翔平は敵地ナショナルズ戦に2番指名打者で先発出場。この日の大谷は4打数無安打2三振、10試合ぶりの無安打で打率は358。3月30日から続いていた連続試合出塁も21でストップしています。大谷は前日の試合では3本の二塁打を放ち、今季4度目の3安打で2打点を挙げ、打率371、39安打、14二塁打はいずれも MLB トップの記録でしたが、この日は無安打に終わり、打率は358に下降。2安打したベッツが40安打、打率374となり、両部門でチームメイトのムーキー・ベッツ内野手に首位を譲る形となっています。そんな中、先発の山本由伸投手は立ち上がりから危なげない投球を披露。6回97球を投げ、4安打1四球、7奪三振で無失点と好投し、2勝目を挙げています。ドジャースは敵地ワシントンでのナショナルズ戦3連戦をスイープ、4連勝で貯金は5となっています。また、この日の試合でカリフォルニア州地元放送局、スポーツネットロサンゼルスの中継では、大谷の3回の第2打席中にベンチスタートとなっていたウィル・スミス捕手がインタビューに応じ、大谷トークを展開。前日のナショナルズ戦では打球速度 115.6 マイル、約 186.04 キロの強烈な二塁打を放ち、24日にはドジャース史上最速となる 118.7 マイル、約 191.02 キロの6号ソロをかっ飛ばしている大谷について、
翔平はクレイジーだよ。彼がどれだけ強く打っているか。彼が打つたびにバットからロケットみたいに飛んでいく。
とコメント。続けて、
昨日打ったライナーは115マイルだっけ？ 125 マイルぐらいだと思ったよ。いや、待てよ。その前の夜のホームランはもっと速かったんだって。彼がやっていることは信じられないよ。
と、呆れ笑いで話してくれていましたので、その模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。また、25日の試合開始前にも地元放送局、スポーツネットロサンゼルスのリードオフ LA タイムでは、今季メジャー最速の一発となった大谷の6号ソロについて取り上げ、熱いトークが展開されていました。さらに、1993年のパイレーツ時代のバリー・ボンズと今季の大谷の成績を比較したり、非常に興味深いトークが多く聞かれていましたので、そちらもすべて日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
But Shohei Otani is at the plate right now. How impressive are his at-bats? When he hits the ball, how loud does it sound to you? Because I think to all of us, it's like earth-shattering.
Yeah, it's crazy how hard he hits it. I feel like anytime he touches the ball, it's just a rocket off the bat. The line drive he hit yesterday, it was like 115 off the bat. I thought he hit that 125, and I was like, wait, his homer the night before was hit even harder. So it's incredible what he's doing up there.
Is there anything when you have a player like that, can you like learn something from him, or he's just a one-of-a-kind talent that he kind of just is in his own space?
Yeah, he's only he can do that. Maybe a couple of guys, but you know, we can just take away how his work ethic. You see him every day, how he approaches the game, how he prepares. That's what we all take away. We can't go hit a ball 120 miles an hour, but we can be like him and, in the cage and stuff. So.
Could you hear it, the sound of that home run in AZ?
I heard it, John, and I was startled a little bit. But you know what? I got a chance to see the replay. And I played for the Show Nats briefly in 2011. That is a long way. TV doesn't give it justice, just how far that home run was.
Yeah, and we also talk about where the broadcasters are and how high they are.
Yeah.
I mean, at first you really can't judge it and read it if you were lower, but they heard it from way up there and get down. You can hear by their voices. Yeah, that was well hit.
And Nomar even said it probably went farther than 450, but just the seats got in the way.
You know what I just saw, too, with the replay is as the ball was traveling just past the infield, launched, you see the pitcher just go ahead and give him the ball. And the umpire is giving him the ball. We need a replay. The umpire gives the ball to the pitcher, and the pitcher catches it. The ball hasn't landed yet. They all knew it was gone.
Absolutely. Well, last night was Shohei Otani's 726th career Major League game, in a class by himself for a lot of reasons. But look at the impressive class which has all of 2 players, all-time greats in it with Shohei. So you have 3 players who have ever recorded 175 home runs, 90 stolen bases in their first 750 games. Yes, Willie Mays and Alex Rodriguez, and now Shohei Otani. And Shohei's got 177 homers, 91 stolen bases in 726 games. He's also won 38 games on the mound as well. This is why not just the Dodgers, but several teams were willing to meet that $700 million price tag to get Shohei. He's a generational talent, Jerry, if not a once-in-a-lifetime talent. And we haven't even seen him pitch yet in a Dodger uniform, and he's doing this.
You know, my boy Mark DeRosa had the top 5 must-see players in the big leagues. Now, the 5 that he chosen, incredible players, yes, they're must-see. But he did not have Shohei Otani on that list. Are you kidding me? This guy is must-see TV, light tower power. He hits the ball about 120 miles an hour each time he squares it up. He's got exceptional speed. Just love the impact that he has, not just on the lineup, but the buzz when he takes the plate. It's second to none.
Yeah, when you talk about once in a generation, there's no doubt about it. He's getting paid that way. That's obvious as well. But yeah, people definitely pay to come see what he can do, what he can perform. He can do things like that make you get out of your seat, even when, you know, it's just an insurance run. It makes you get out of your seat. It's loud, it's far. And as we said, we haven't been able to see him get on the mound regularly in that Dodger uniform, and that's a whole nother sight to see as well. So yes, it's very special what he is doing. We embrace it. We look forward to watching it for many, many years to come. And yeah, it's
He's
fun.
just entering his prime as a hitter. No, you know this.
Yep.
I mean, it takes some time to really find your footing. He's just entering his prime.
I can't even imagine being at Nationals Park last night to see that home run or to hear the sound that it made. But even for us and all the fans at home watching on TV, it was jaw-dropping, and it certainly deserves a breakdown. No more. You can take us through this Access 360.
Well, the Access 360, we're going to break down, obviously, Shohei Otani, but we should also break down the pitcher's neck, too, on top of this. But I don't think we're going to get that. But, you know, you just see how the pitcher just kind of put his head down like, that's gone. You know, that ball falls over the middle of the plate, and, man, he recognizes everything. His timing was perfect, and his head down, his arms extended. He didn't get jammed on that one or off the end. Nope. He got the barrel, the sweet spot, and it got out in a hurry. I mean, yeah, we know the velocity, the exit velocity, but man, did it get out so quickly and just so high. It was just such an impressive sight to see. And you heard his teammates, they're talking about it like it was a missile. There's so many different ways to describe what it would look like, what it sounded like. And even fans on the radio shows when driving back home were talking about it as well.
Yeah, I remember my son Jackson used to always play this game. I think backyard baseball. Pablo Sanchez was that guy who was unbelievable. Well, guess what? Major League Baseball has their version of Pablo Sanchez. Light tower power, great speed. Oh, by the way, he's a pretty good pitcher as well.
I like James Outman's word to describe it. He said it was absurd. That's what it was watching that, and he had a great vantage point last night. It was the hardest hit home run of Shohei Otani's career, the hardest hit ball yet in the major leagues this year, and also, as we just saw in that graphic, the hardest hit ball by any Dodger in the StatCast era, which dates back to 2015. Kirsten Watson got to see it and hear it in person right now. She's joining us live from Nationals Park with more. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi, John. Listen, it feels like every single time Shohei Otani goes up to the box, something magical happens. I was just talking about how the other day with watching him hit his the record-breaking home run that gave him the most for a Japanese-born player in the big leagues. With that one was so loud. The cameraman, his name is Doug, he was sitting next to me, and I literally hit him to be like, go, like it's happening. He's broken the record. Yesterday, it had that exact same feel. Witnessing what Shohei Otani has the ability to do, it is truly remarkable. Dave Roberts, he even said just that and really talked about just the power and how it's come back after having a second Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, it's remarkable, obviously, his recovery, the work he's put in, but with Shohei, it's not just a slug. It's like how hard he consistently hits the baseball. I can't imagine a player hitting it that often, that hard, consistently. That's just what's remarkable to me. Because even in years past, I would see him, get some infield hits, but everything he hits, it seems like it's 110 off the bat, which is, I just, verse left, verse right. So it's just from where he was a year ago to be right now, it's truly remarkable.
Is that one of the parts watching him, like the ability to swing as hard as he does, but still have like the barrel accuracy
Yes.
to be able to hit the balls consistently?
Yes. To be able to cover the top down and then front to back and slug, he's in a class by himself. So to hit a fastball at the top of the zone, which he can cover, and then to ride out a breaking ball down below as he turns really quickly, and then still have the ability to ride a ball out, that's like the two ends of the spectrum that I still can't wrap my head around.
Especially with his leverage being as long, how difficult is it to repeat the swing that he does?
But he just stays connected. It's like, he keeps his legs, he's just balanced, he's connected. He's a freak of nature. He really is. It's special.
Last night when Dave Roberts was asked, kind of what it could compare to, he brought up names like Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge. Today he even brought up Barry Bonds. But ultimately what it comes down to with Shohei Ohtani, with everything that Dave Roberts just said, how he controls the zone, breaking everything down from his swing. He is a massive being. He's an incredibly strong man. And so seeing how he just controls his body and how much consistency you can see with every single exit velo, like Dave said, it feels like every at bat it's 110 off of the bat. It's something that is remarkable in what Shohei Ohtani does, and that's what truly makes him one of one. So getting the privilege to witness it day in and day out, guys, it's one of those things that we just have to acknowledge that we are witnessing history every single day and how lucky we are to see it, guys.
And that's why the bathrooms are always empty when Shohei Ohtani's coming to the plate. Nobody wants to miss what he might do like he did last night, Kirsten. Thank you very much. We have this tweet from OptaStats. In his 25 games for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani has 20 runs, 18 extra base hits, and 5 stolen bases. Prior to Ohtani, the last player to reach all those numbers in his first 25 games with the team, Barry Bonds, did it with the Giants back in 1993. Maybe they're a little bit different players, Jerry, but as an offensive player, is Shohei the closest thing we have to Barry Bonds right now?
I would say so, especially the stats from Barry in 93 to Shohei Ohtani this season. It's very similar. Obviously, Barry Bonds was an outstanding player with the Pirates. Dual threat, obviously great power, outstanding speed, great defensive outfielder. Shohei Ohtani, he's great defensively on the mound. But he also could play some right field if need be. I love the comparison. But as a whole, he kind of reminds me, Shohei Ohtani, of Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. was always laughing, being a prankster, jokester. Jr. was like that. That's the one thing playing with Ken Griffey Jr. I couldn't believe he was always smiling. And a teammate say, wouldn't he be smiling too if he had that swing? Well, that's why Shohei Ohtani's always smiling, because he knows even if he's 2 for his last 15, he knows he's super talented. Now, Barry Bonds, after around, 97, 98, he went from being a superstar player to being the greatest hitter this game has ever seen, because he'd get one pitch a series and hit a home run. That's another conversation. Barry Bonds is the greatest hitter ever seen. But Shohei Ohtani, he is charging hard as far as being maybe the greatest player we've ever seen. Now, there's still a lot of time left. A lot of time left.
There definitely is. But, I mean, obviously, if you're looking just early, and that's why I think what we're doing right now in the comparison. But as you mentioned, Jerry, I think you're right. There was a time when you see Barry Bonds when he was up there, even when they weren't doing, now you don't have to intentionally walk. Back then you had to give the hand. But even when they were not doing that, they were kind of pitching around him. He knew that. He was already taking off his elbow thing, even on the first pitch, knowing that they're not even going to pitch to him. And he'd be doing that for like 4 straight games. And then all of a sudden he recognized, like, oh, this might be the one at bat that they're going to actually pitch to me, and then maybe make one pitch and he'd hit it out. Like, it was pretty incredible what he was doing at that stage. So yeah, there's still time, but listen, we always want to compare people to somebody, whatever. Can we just stop and just enjoy what he does? And just say, listen, he's, one of one right now, and in the time we are right now, let's embrace that and enjoy the show.
He truly is one of one.
また、日本時間26日の試合前には、大谷は約20メートルの距離でキャッチボールを行い、投手としての調整を進めたり、キャッチボール後にはそのまま守備につき、外野フィールドでベッツ、フリーマンら主力打者の打球補も行っていました。メジャーではエンゼルス時代の21年にライトとレフトの守備に就いたことがある大谷。今年のキャンプでは一塁ミットとともに外野用グラブも用意し、
そういうこともあるかもね、という、みんなにも言えることですけど、そうなってからでは遅いので、事前の準備が大事かなと思います。
と語っていました。 これからも大谷の活躍から目が離せません。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。